Hi, I'm Lisa Buffum, and I'm creating this video to give you a visual example of what it's like to log in and find your Be a Disciple course. On the morning that your course is to begin, sometime between 10 a.m. and noon, you should receive to your inbox an email that looks similar to this. Now, this is the version that's in the browser window, and I can send this link to you later, but the first thing you should receive is an email that looks similar to this. And I send this email out at one time to all the courses that are launching for that day. So some days I have several courses launching. So don't panic when you see a list of courses. You should just find your course on the list. So let's say you're enrolled in Closing Conversations for this day, then your course is on the list, and you can ignore all the other courses. But these are the ones launching today, on this day. All right, then you scroll down below and you'll find some information from me. And there's a paragraph if you're a first-time learner. Then there are some detailed login instructions. If you're returning, then there's a welcome back for you. And then there's a couple other bits of information, such as if you're going to use an iPad, if you use Edge as a browser, and then 2 paragraphs that talk about how to find technical assistance for your course. In short, you want to always contact me rather than Southwestern College Tech Support. If you contact the tech support, it circles around to come back to me. So if you email me, you will receive much quicker attention and help than you will if you try to do anything else, including calling the college. Okay, so when this login comes, then this information, you're going to read the email, and then you're going to come down to the bottom and find 3 red buttons. The first one is the button that contains the document that is the login instructions. The second is a document for new learners. So if you're a new learner, you'll want to open that document. And the third is a known Blackboard issue that's referred to in this paragraph. And you might just want to save this for later to your computer so that you can find it. But I'll go ahead and open that as well. Okay, then you open and read the login instructions that will tell you some information about logging into your course. Now, your username is always your full and complete email address, and it is the email address that you gave me when you enrolled in the course. So if you have 2 or 3 different email addresses that you use, you want to always be consistent with your Be a Disciple courses using the one that you want to interact with Be a Disciple through. If you don't mind and you don't care if it's any of the 3 that you have, that's fine, but you still need to know which one you used when you enrolled into the course, because that's the one I'm going to use to put you into the course. Okay, and then the password, the generic password I always give is password 1, all capital letters and the number 1. And I can't stress enough all capital letters. I have people that try to put it in without capital letters, and that's not going to be correct. It has to be all capital letters. Okay, so then, like promised, there's some information below about the known Blackboard issue and about how to use your smart devices if you care about those, and then a little bit of other information for you there. So you'll want to read this document, and then you can log into your course. Now, you can go to Blackboard in a couple of different ways. The easiest one to remember is if you go to BeADisciple.com and look for Go to Blackboard. Then the other way, though, is through the link in this document. So you'll want to save this document to your computer. If you ever go to BeADisciple.com and for some reason it's down, that does not mean you cannot get to your class. It just means you can't use this link to go to Blackboard, but you can always get to your class through this link that's in the email. And you'll see that opens the same link. All right, so then when you go to your page, it's going to look like this. Blackboard Learn is the software that we use, a place for username and password, and then down at the bottom it's going to say contact support. We are associated with Southwestern College. They have a main campus and a professional studies. That is not BeADisciple.com. If you use this information, it's going to circle around to come back to me. Or you can reach me more directly through this email address. So because you're with the Institute for Discipleship, taking a course through BeADisciple.com, you'll want to email me through this link if you need any kind of technical assistance at all. Otherwise, you are going to put in your email address under username. Remember the full thing. And then you're going to type in password 1, all capital letters, and then click on login. And it should take you a page that looks like this. Now, once you're logged in, you can go under personal information and change your password. That's easy to do. But this is also where you enter your course. So if you think of the login like you're coming in the door to the building, now your course is similar to now you're going to open the door and walk into the classroom. And to do that, you're going to click on the title of the course, and that's going to open up the course in your Blackboard. Then inside you'll find information from your instructor. So once you're in the course, if you have questions about content of the course, then you want to interact with your instructor. If you're having any kind of technical issues, then you'll want to contact me. And you can do that during off hours. I don't always see emails in the evenings, but I will get back to you the next day. I also have some support staff that works in the evenings, so sometimes I'll receive the email and forward on to the support staff and ask them to follow up with you. So don't think that you're going to find quicker attention by going any other route. Just go ahead and email me, and I will get to you as quickly as I can. I will go ahead at this point and say that because of the known Blackboard issue that I talked about, this is the log out button, and when you're finished with your session for the day, you will want to use it to log out. If you don't use it to log out, that's when this known Blackboard issue can happen, and that's a document that you'll receive with your login instructions. And then also, if you're brand new to Be a Disciple, there's a document that's all created for brand new learners. So I'm here to help you in any way that I can. I'm happy to help you with your Blackboard course and to help you understand how you use the technology. And I just don't want you to be afraid of it. It's not complicated. You're not going to mess it up for anyone. It may take you 2 or 3 days to become comfortable with it, but it will happen. I've helped hundreds of learners, and I know that I can help you too.